There we go, that's the first province siege down, so... Anyway, it doesn't list it in here. What was it? Oh, it's 22 per year, okay. So, in 5 years or so, we're gonna get that. Oh, and... I could move down here, if I want to do a bit of exploration, you know. Well, and that's a wasteland, I think. Judging by the border. Right, so how much are we making money? We're still getting about 4 tickets per month, although that might change. Oh, we shall see. So, I beat down one of the armies, but that's not enough. But at least it's a victory, at last. We haven't had all that many victories yet. There's like 2 points in the war score. And our side does have more numbers now, actually a fair bit more numbers, but again, it's mostly me and Castile that are having troops down here, which kind of makes this thing a problem. Do we have most participation? Oh yeah, we do. Well then. That ain't half bad. There we go, so we explore a little bit down here. And I'm pretty sure they won't be able to go around us unless they go through Sahara, which seems like it would be a bit of a foolish thing to do for them. There is a lot of troops in here. Oh right, Songhai is bringing their troops in now. Jolov is very low. Oh, Jolov is the primary target. Oh. Well, I suppose it makes sense, because Jur is indeed in there. And we don't have enough middle points to get the naval idea yet. That's something that we do want to get soon. I want to complete this so I can repair ships on the coastal. We should try to maybe finish another of the armies and then take areas near colonies. Probably. I'm just kind of biding my time up here in the north for a little... Oh. Well, if you want to fight, I will fight you. Although that means that there's going to be 40,000 men against my 20 in here. Oh, expedition. So there's Cuba, Hispaniola, and... No, we're going to go to Caribbean. The reinforcements might actually solve this in ours. Well, no. Unless the Castilians can get in here in time. But we do have the full width there, and we got the high tactics. So we are dealing definitely more damage. But unless the Castilians can get here in very soon, I don't think we're going to win this. Oh no, we did. That's 4 war score from just there. But man, it will lose a lot of manpower in this. We only got 10,000 right now. Ooh. But hey, at least we won that. Yeah, I think what we should do is indeed go towards our colonies soon. Start liberating those and capturing Bak again or something like that would be nice. Or some of the provinces down here. Yeah, we won on our own. And, oh yeah, we got 68% participation now. Almost. I mean, I suppose our blockades are doing a fair bit as well. That kind of makes sense. I think I do not want to separate my armies for the time being. I'll just get this siege down. Where's the Mali capital anyway? It's probably... Well, it's probably in Mali. That would make sense. Oh, we got a lot of... Who is this again? Oh, right, these guys. I'll get a claim there. Do you even have allies? Dengu? What the hell is that? Probably someone to the inland. Oh dear, Castile has started colonizing everything down here. They did one successful expedition and then they sent all 4 or 5 colonists that they had in there. As they did down here as well. Oh no, they actually have these still. How many colonies do they have in them? Oh, that's a full colony already. That's a full... That's a full one. That's a full one. Okay. Well, I guess the tables had turned a little bit from the historical outcome on this colonial game here. And Martinique is only 150 colonists thus far. As leads to Rio de Oro is increasing. Yeah, it is a lot of expeditions, but they can do them once a year. Because of the colonial ideas. Or colonialism ideas. We can actually recall that one. I think Mali, I'm going to start building a spy network on you. For the time being, and it looks like the corruption is still going down rather nicely. Okay, we didn't quite win the siege here, although... Oh, it's not a... 16 days per tick here. Okay. That's not too bad at all. Oh, right, that's the defensiveness and then my siege ability because of the taxes advantage and all that. And doesn't one of my generals have, siege ability? No, it must have been some of the earlier generals. But yeah, I'm sure that we'll win that siege soon. And then I think we'll get the naval training, so admirals will have extra maneuver. Which means that they'll just be a little bit faster, quite frankly. Speaking of faster, we do have the Armada de Albertus, which did most of our exploration here. Now doing trade in the Guinea coast, which means that we actually got 40% of the trade in there. We're pushing almost 3 targets forward into Senegambia down here. And actually, over here we're still pushing... Actually, where are the outgoing? So there's... Iberia is getting most of it. There's a lot of it going straight to Gibraltar. But, oh... Right, Castile is also pushing to the Iberia then, I suppose. And it's like Tlemcen is pushing to the Strait. I see. Okay, so how quickly are we done with this siege? There we go. I think we shall loot them. We've suffered a lot in this war already. We'll get Jabaki and then we'll get that one first, then we'll start relieving our own colonies in there. Right, we got so much money that I think what we're going to do is we are going to get a castle here somewhere. Maybe... No, might not be a bad idea, actually. Get a castle there. It's not necessarily the best place for it, but it'll do. Right. Okay, there's an angry mob in Ajuda. And then there's a few other things. Okay, well, we might have some problems for a little bit with our colonies and all that. I'm sure they'll get sorted out eventually. Wait, are we going to... Okay, we are sitting down back. I just... Oh, because it is connected through there. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of. So this is certainly a province that I want to have, because that's connected to both of my colonies here. Alright, well, I'll sit it down. How's the war participation now? We've still got 60%, so we've certainly done a lot. There's no denying that. And we'll probably do a lot more before the war ends. Right, so we haven't gotten the news from the expedition yet, I'm pretty sure. Also, did we just have a missionary? No? Hold on, what was that? I didn't pay attention to the pop-up. It was something good, allegedly. We are still without an heir, by the way. We do have a wife. But we don't have an heir. Ooh. Santa Lucia is now ours. Settle in America. Conquistador with 40 tradition. Do we have too many leaders already? No, we don't. Oh, leewards and windwards. Settler increase 20. Ooh, and settler chance 5%. Get some Diplo points. I like that. Colonize the Caribbean. Useful workforce. Trade abroad for 25 years. 20%. And native assimilation 20%. Because that's literally still a thing then, I suppose. Country into America. So, at least 15 fully colonized provinces in the colonial Eastern America colonial region. Okay. Well, I suppose there might be a rebellion down here. Ooh, actually. Is the rebellion quite as bad anymore? I think we started reducing the banditry quite a bit. So that actually unrest down here has gone down drastically. Actually, that one probably didn't have any. Right, one thing that I should probably build is... which one are we going to make a kind of the capital in here? That one does have a port to that sea zone. This one's on the other side, so... Maybe Santa Lucia. Doesn't really have any... Oh. Right. You know what? We'll build it in here. Select that province. And we'll try to build the harborage if we can. Pathing... No. Also, the numbers, they are quite wonky again. So we'll build a harborage level 1. to rank 3. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case, but sure. Almost double the growth rate. Yeah. That is really good. Right, so we can set... I'll let must rest for a little bit. And only hunt in the colonial region, so we might have to drop you down on the South America or something. Or drop this army there, because if there isn't a kind of rebellion happening right now anyway in there, then we should be fine. At least for a little bit. Eventually we may need to do things. But right now, so is there a... No, there isn't straits. Okay, so you do need to have ships to go to any of these islands. I suppose that's fine. Deselect that one, so I'm not entirely sure how quickly we'll get the harborage in here, but that would be really nice for the communications efficiency. And we want the siege of Buck. I don't see the enemy troops anywhere. Are they fighting a second war, or are they just, No, I don't think they are fighting a second war. Got a little bit of troops down here in this... Oh, they're taking the Castilian colonies over here, aren't they? At least that's what I think is happening. I mean, that honestly is not my problem. I actually wonder... If I was to make a separate peace, could I take back? No. I don't have enough war score. Alone. We can go to Casa. I mean, having straits there from the start was a bit of walking cheese. True, I suppose. Okay, so it's like 2 years from now, Rio de Oro should be full. And since the assimilation chance is going to be a bit higher now... Oh, also, how much is... If we have a look at Martinique... So how much are we getting yearly? Okay, it's about 20 extra per year from the colony, so it's going to be about almost 60 per year for a little bit at least. So the growth in there is going to be substantial, which is certainly nice. But yeah, the war is, well, it's slowly going. Although we are really low on manpower, that's for sure. We should be getting some now, but let's see, actually, we start from 1,000. How much do we get from the taxes? Probably going to be something like 10,000. I don't think it's going to get us to 20,000. But I'm assuming like maybe 8 to 12,000, somewhere around there. But yeah, if we can get another colony with the expeditions down here. Okay, so we've got about 8,500. Not entirely sure if that was before or after reinforcings. Right, you can go and de-siege that one. At least the armies are mostly full again. So that's nice. And we can de-siege that rather quickly. How much do I have personal war score? Not entirely sure. It all says that I don't have enough. Maybe not directly towards them, and I can't negotiate a separate peace between the other nations, of course. So that might be somewhat delayed, but like if I could get a little bit land over here, I would take it. You can go to Kiang, get that siege going. Siege Martian is now a free city. Oh, and okay, and another plague in the Caucasus. Well, that's gonna be lovely. Luckily, it's probably not going to reach us, so there's that. Right, so that's one... So how large of a population do we have in here, if I was to get this? It's a lot of rural population, not really urban population. Yeah, it would be nice if they gave us a lot of provinces in here. Especially around our colonies. Or down here even, that wouldn't be too bad. We kind of get the Sahara to be mine. But I'm sure that they will deny us any provinces that they can. Because of the AI. Oh right, I was wondering, like, the game is not going forward. Is there something wrong? Oh, I'm paused. Okay, we are getting pretty close to the naval idea. Although, we'll probably get enough points. All of a sudden, plague. It's kind of like the Spanish Inquisition. But yeah, like, if I could get these 3 provinces, for example, that'd be brilliant. Oh, well, we got Siege of Casa done. I could probably go for Biafada. Slowly make my way inwards, or to the inland. Oh, and there's still a bit of blockade needed in here. Oh, they returned in the north. They're probably going for the war goal. Oh, there was another. Okay. Let me just go into Kiang and then combine my armies. Our 3 main weapons. Ah, yes. Admin tech. So that's a bit of corruption from the at half of time and the production efficiencies. It gives us the force march, which is quite nice. And a bit of yearly centralization, actually. Oh yes, the next level is... Oh, it's... Yeah, it's, what, 7 years ahead of time? Literally, someone has already got it. Surely that can't be correct. Oh, loot. Right, I think I'm gonna go beat down the enemy armies to the north. That's gonna give me a little bit more war participation. I mean, I got quite a bit already. Well, I'm still 58%. So perhaps it's not that much, but if I could beat down these armies. The Tenga, how big of an Miltech do you have? 12! Oh, this is gonna be a piece of cake. But I can get the naval idea now. Let's do that so we can eventually get that idea group completed. Right, the colonies are doing fine. Spaniards, or Castilians, are seizing down pretty much everything, leaving me to do the fighting. I mean, this is kind of a piece of cake anyway. Oh. I'll let you to get to the... Or... Yeah, now that you are forced to go into Gajur, I will beat down that army. Or both of these armies, actually. I got the taxes advantage, so this is it wasn't stack wipe. Can I catch that? Oh yes, I can catch that one. How much do I have participation now? 58% still. Okay, so not quite as much as I hoped. And if I was to do a peace deal, they still would not accept that. Although it's just apparently war score is not enough from what I've done. I suppose I do have a fair bit of our colonies still sieged down, including... Oh yeah, I got that one. Oh, right, I got an island here that I forgot. It does have a harbourage. Oh, that's nice. That's going to be really nice. Right, so the second combat is about to happen. Let's see how well that goes. I presume rather well. We got 1/3 extra in morale compared to them. You know what, I'll siege down this one while I'm here. Got that blockaded, I can push out the enemy fleet. Is there any... There is still some ships there as well. And it looks like the Castilians are going inland now. The Islanders kind of want to invest in ports, and you're told that would maybe make sense. I mean, they should probably invest in... Oh, right, stability is probably something... Oh, port exhaustion is getting high. I suppose we do have a fair bit of... Oh, it's attrition that is causing it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and send Alberto to the neighbouring province so we don't... Well, sure enough, it's going to take a little bit of the cannons away. At the same time, we take a little bit less attrition, perhaps. Oh. No, we're still taking attrition in here because it's arid. Right, is this arid? Yes, okay, so we'd be taking attrition here nonetheless. Which, oh, that is doing really bad for our manpower, actually. So we got the siege of Wala done. Can I do the peace deal? Nope. Still don't accept it. Now we got 7% at least. You know what? Can I go to the Spanish areas and not take attrition? Like, sieging down more lands would be nice, but at the same time, I'm going to get quite costly, the war. And we can get the... Oh, we could get the Diplotech. 20 would allow us to get colonies in South Africa, to be fair. Among other things. Actually, I do have a list of those. So level 20 is Atlantic Colombia, East Africa, Eastern India, Guyana, Northern Brazil, South Africa, Southern Brazil. So it's basically India, Brazil, Colombia, and the Indian Ocean Islands and South Africa. And East Africa. Well, we currently are engaged in a combat here. Okay, so we're not taking attrition there. Oh, that's where they went. Okay. Well, I guess I know what to do with my armies. But like, yeah, I suppose this fleet I could technically move further down here. I mean, there would be a little bit ports. Actually, I'm not entirely sure how many ports there would be to blockade in here. It looks like the Castilians are already blockading that. Down here, I might actually just go ahead and engage that fleet just in case. So the Diplotech, I think I'm going to wait at least a year or two before. Well, once I've got on the colonial nation in the Caribbean, then I can maybe start doing some of the stuff. Or getting the Diplotech and start doing the expeditions to the South Africa. And then maybe start doing, after that, like once I get a little bit of colonies in there, then start making expeditions to Brazil or something like that. I wonder if the Treaty of the Tordesillas is still going to be a thing though. Like, I'm a Catholic nation, Castile is a Catholic nation. I'm not entirely sure if Pope is going to be like, hey, you know what? No one else is going to be colonizing there. Would be quite nice, I do admit. Okay, so our ships are doing pretty good work on... Oh yeah, I sank both of them. Walgast is the Emperor, what? They are the Emperor. What has Bohemia been doing that they're not the Emperor anymore? They don't have a coalition, at least. But maybe they've been fighting... Oh, Walgast is actually surprisingly big here. Okay. That's a bit surprising. Right, but yeah, we need to start going up north to deal with these rebels. I mean, we can transport 15,000 men. Take the larger army and take that already forward. The other one can follow on foot. And it's not that large armies in there. I'm gonna go into Bujador, I think. They're doing a fair bit of damage down here, unfortunately. That is causing a fair bit of war exhaustion, probably. Well, at least some of it is caused by that one. We also do have some professionalism, which is lowering it to a certain degree. What is our state reach now? It's 24. If we get to 25, I believe that is going to open some more reforms that we could do. Okay, so... Army should be moving to Bujador. They got pretty decent general down here. I'll move into Noun. I think I'm going to let the ships... Oh, right, actually. Speaking of ships and repairing, maybe I should take these into... You know what? Go to Tenerife. So you'll be safe there. Well, what? Yeah, that was kind of my reaction. England declare war on Ulster. Oh yeah, Ulster's been taking quite a lot of land there. I'm a bit surprised. Expedition to Caribbean. Hopefully that'll succeed. Let's just check if there is... No one else has done landings down here yet. Good. Oh, right, and this one for the 7 cities. There might be some rebellions happening eventually down here again, but if we could find this 7 cities, then that would be brilliant. You know, at least we'll find out some of the natives already. We can figure out their strengths and all that. Another plague outpost. Right, so now... Oh, Fez actually beat down one of the armies. Are they going to win the second one? I think they are. They got a pretty darn good leader, and the enemy has no leader, and -2 from the terrain. Oh, one from terrain, one from the river. Which basically is still part of the terrain. Right, well in that case, let's go ahead and attack Mali. And actually what I can do... You're right, I was going to upgrade this, but I'm just going to pick up the troops from here and transport them over. Because they have not taken... Oh, bloody hell, they just took the port. I was kind of hoping. I'm going to just upgrade all the fleet. It's like, what, 260? Yeah, 260. We could afford it, but I'm gonna transport these troops further north first. So that we can get things done